What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is the next installment in our series, Should You Take blank to 6-star gold? And today we're going to look at Shinsuke Nakamura's King Nakamura variant, and the answer is no. You can end the video there. However, let me show you why on this one, because I have had people asking, hey, should I take him up? Also, his eyes rolling back in his head still freaks me out right there. Anyway, so moveset-wise, he's really not got a lot to speak of. They're all high charge. They don't flow well together. I'm actually going to show you a weird tricolor build that's the 6-star only. But again, if you're asking, should you take him 6 gold? You have him 6-star, which is the knee drop, 3 MP purple, deal damage, increase your blue MP by 6. And then the good vibrations, deal damage 3x3 area to multis of strength 5. And then the landslide, deal damage, makes 6 multis into blue. So that one right there in particular is your higher charge. The other 3 just don't flow. So if you don't beat them turn 1, you're in a little bit of trouble. The other option I will throw out is the Kinshasa, which would be the one that deals, destroys random multiply gems, which can reload itself if you're lucky. And the El Nino, shout out to El Nino. You could deal damage and make 12 random more gems into multi of strength 4, but without that, I mean, the flying kick, you're making 6 random gems blue, which you need trainers to make that hit even harder, and it's not hitting hard enough, and you're not going to use those trainers because you need them elsewhere, so that's not really good. You've got the reverse exploder suplex, choose a 6x1 area to swap blue, which you could do instead of the knee drop, but it's too high charge, and you're not going to replace the make 6 multis into blue unless you only want to get 1 row, which does less, and you could, but whatever, you need the good vibrations in there. So one way or another, the black, blue, and purples just don't quite flow together as well as you'd like. The only other way is the Insuguri, deal damage and gain 7 black MP, but then again, you don't really have a way back to blue because you need blue to make blue, although that's probably the safer option of the, you get it. They just don't quite flow. They're high charge. So we'll show you this one, which I think is kind of unique. And here's how I'm going to run him. KO for blue gems do 40% more damage, and black moves start with 2 more MP. You would need tour perks. You're not going to run them in feud. Don't worry about it. And then we've got the Mr. Lawler for blue moves start with 4 more MP. You could swap him out for Carmelo. Carmelo would work really good on this. But are you going to run Carmelo on King Nakamura? I know you're going challenge accepted, but really, come on. So blue moves starting loaded. You could also swap to black or purple, because why not? It doesn't really matter anyway. And then Santa Hogan for all color gems do 18k more damage. It's Super Santa. Nothing I can do about that because they're all 6-star gold in this account. But the real thing is we're looking for 1 more MP. And Zombie Gunther, the guy who shows up on every build, it feels like. Blue gems 30%, multi 60%. On the strap, we have a 50% gem damage strap with Double Fury 2 and this little guy that adds another 35%. So it is on the higher scale, but you could still get higher up if you had 60, 80, 100 or more percent gem damage straps. And I did put the bad attitude on there. I used to run this on him when I used to have to run him. Whenever you break 3 or more blue gems, get 3 more black MP, because otherwise, how you getting back to your black? It's just not making sense, right? So let's see how he doesn't do against Sami Zayn, the zombie monster that I love and wish I could get Striker Focus Shard so I could take him 6 silver, let alone 6 gold. And look at this. Not a single one of our moves is loaded. So we're going to swipe blue, which also gives us purple, which almost would have given us black, except for the fact that when I swipe the blue, it reloads the black, which is why I did that. So then we're going to throw a 3x3 random area to multi-gems of strength. Oh, no, it's not random. I'm sorry. Of multi-gems of strength 5. And you want to overlap at least 1 or 2 blues because otherwise you don't get all of them because it's 6 and there's 9 there. So I'm still going to miss 1. And this is the hardest he's going to hit pretty much. So boom, boom, boom. Barely tickled him. Barely an inconvenience. We're done. So that's Shinsuke. We're going to end the way this started, with him being strangled out because he just does not hold up. Should you take Shinsuke King Nakamura up to 6-star gold? The answer is a definitive no. Let me just think in the comments section. Like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate who's going, hey, I'm thinking about taking King Shinsuke to 6-star gold. Should I do it? Just tell him to take Nia Jax's Powerhouse there instead. You're just as good off. That's it for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.